So now what I'd like to do is just show you also, I'm just going to go to a different project, which actually has some updates in it, because the one we've been using so far, there is no progress in it. So when you go into looking, I'm just looking at the time, sorry. So we do want to get to the updating piece as well. So I've opened a file that has some progress in it. But now what I want to do is I want to go in, and there is, again, a layout in here that will give me pretty much a bird's eye view of some of the functionality that is going to let you look at issues with updating. Do I have a problem with the updating or not? So I've got some layouts here. You'll notice there is some updating problems one here. I'll just open one of these. And you can see, just a food for thought, some of the things that it's checking. Actual dates greater than the data date. This is actually a filter that for years and years I ran after every update on schedules, because this nice tool that will go in and check it for you and give it to you right on your P6 screen wasn't available. It hadn't been created yet. So now this tool will do this for you. And by the way, you can use these for sorting if you need to create a report of the activities that have the actual dates greater than the data date. You can get it out of the reports we looked at the project level, but if for some reason you need to show somebody on the screen, that's an option as well. So if I look at this particular activity, now this activity actual is greater than the data date. So if I look at the actual date, which is right here as well, so 23rd of June, 0800, so 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, if I look at the schedule data date, at first you might think 23rd of June, it's not greater than the data date. It actually is, because this is 00, this is 08, and it's tagging it. So it does check down to that type of granularity. You have missed tasks. So if tasks weren't updated when it was expected that they should be. You also have resources over budget, which is one that is very handy to be able to pick up really quickly instead of having to run pages of reports. You have no resource actuals. This one is another one that, depending on the circumstances that you're dealing with, it's always valuable, in some cases more so than others. And I'll give you an example. I've been at 2 different client sites where somebody wasn't clear how they should be updating activities in P6. And as a result, the actuals were not calculating. Unfortunately, we found that out after about 300 activities had been updated incorrectly. Now, this will tell you right away. So another check that you can check. Just some examples, some food for thought, because what you want to make sure is you've got a way of checking for your typical update issues: remaining duration greater than original duration, actual duration greater than original duration might be another one. Activities finishing late, mandatory codes and disciplines missing. All of those kind of things can be checked really quickly inside P6-QA.